Hey everyone, Erica Rock here, Spiritual Catalyst, and we're at day 7 of our 7-day immersion where we are receiving the divine light and grace, which opens and expands consciousness, rewires the brain so that we see life through a higher perspective. We see more truth in things, we see the blessing in things, and this light also clears energetic blockages for us being able to receive all the gifts and blessings that the universe wants to give us. So it does multiple things, okay? So we're doing this transmission, which will do most of the work, the healing, the shifting for you. Your small part is to pay attention to your self-talk, what stories you're telling yourself, and to catch yourself if you're getting negative or complaining or more overly focused on what you don't like, what you don't want, what you don't have. Catch that. We want to catch that because this is part of the retraining process. We all need to retrain a bit, okay? Because we're conditioned to have pain be a bigger motivator than pleasure. And we're actually wired to focus on the negative and focus on what's wrong. It's in our DNA, actually. So the transmission also begins to work on the DNA, upgrading the DNA. So you want to pay attention to what's going on in your mind. If you notice that you're going down a negative path, negative self-talk, becoming judgmental, critical of yourself or others, you start to get overly caught up in the appearance that is going on out here. And there's a lot trying to grab our attention, right? Like politically, with society, so many things. With, we're getting all these solar flares and huge waves of ascension and awakening light coming through our great central sun, coming down to the new earth grids and filtering down to us, and it's transforming us really rapidly. So there's so much going on. There's so much like beauty going on out there. And then there's also perceived ugliness and literal evil going on out there. And I just want you to just logically think about this, because I'm not suggesting that you bury your head in the sand and you have no idea what's going on in the world. No. But let this play out. So you're watching the political debates and you're and like whatever, you're like whatever into all the appearance that's going on out there. What helps you, your vibration, your family, and the world more? Being overly focused on the negative appearances out there, letting your vibe drop, getting into fear, getting into anger, getting into rage, or looking at it and seeing this contrast out there in the appearance and asking yourself, okay, what energy is actually needed? What energy can I embody right now that can lift this, that can shift this? Every light matters. We've had single people transform the world. Jesus, Mother Teresa, Buddha, the Dalai Lama. One soul matters, one life matters. What you do, where you place your attention and your focus and your energy, it matters. Because where we're placing it, it's either lighting things up, it's elevating things, it's bringing love to things. And love, literally, without being cheesy, love is like the answer to every problem. It is the answer to everything in our lives, in our energy, and in our world. So when we're seeing all this hate and debate and mudslinging and name calling and all of that, what's needed? Love and light. Love and light. So if we can focus more on, okay, so what does this situation actually call for? What energy can I bring to shift this, to heal it, to change it? If we can start thinking in those terms and imagine if everybody started to do this, instant change overnight, instant change. And I know this might seem like a tall order, and really, does my energy and where it matter? Yes. Yes, it does. Because look at these people that have walked the earth and literally transformed millions and billions of people with their presence, with their energy, with their light, with their love. So your job again is to pay attention to this, and the energy you're going to receive in just a few minutes, it's going to help you become aware of what's going on in your mind much quicker and quicker and quicker. So if you notice that you're getting in a negative spiral, you're focused more on what you don't like, what you don't have, what you don't want, how shitty the world is, how violent it's become, how insane. Stop. Stop. That's step one, stop. Notice that you're doing it. Stop. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Because we are adding to the energy of the planet based on what we're focused on, what we're giving our attention to, what we're giving our energy to. And we're each responsible for that. Right? Like, we have no control over what's going on out here in the appearance, I like to call it. Because it's like a big movie, honestly. And what we choose to bring, the only thing we can control is how we respond. We've heard this. This is not new, right? How are we responding? What energy are we contributing? That's what we have control over. So we want to stop. We want to forgive ourselves. And then we want to use the contrast of what we are seeing and feeling and thinking. Flip the script, I call it. Flip the script. And ask, what is it that I really want? Oh, I want more love in my life. I want to attract people that are more loving, that see me, that get me, that are my tribe, they're my people. They love and accept me exactly as I am. Oh, I want more abundance in my life. I thank the universe for bringing me money, prosperity, success, opportunity, and abundance on all levels, because abundance is not just about money, right? Where abundance is about opening to the blessings and the beauty of life and receiving it. I want more creativity and inspiration. Like, I've been feeling kind of stagnant. Thank you, universe, for opening me to more inspiration, to more creativity, to more flow. And I like to start the sentence with thank you. Thank you, because it's gratitude. And gratitude begets gratitude. So that's your small part. Pay attention to this. Focus in a way that's optimal for you, your energy, your family, your life. And then speak aloud, if possible. Speak aloud that which you want, starting with thank you. And watch how things begin to shift and change in the most magical, beautiful ways. I know because I brought myself through this process, and I was once in a state of consciousness where there was so much negative self-talk. There were so many stories that I was creating within myself that provoked tons of anxiety and fear. I lived in what if thinking. What if, what if, what if? And guess what? Most of those what ifs, they never came to pass. So it was like, seeing it now, I'm like, wow, like really not helpful, really not helpful. And it was with connecting to the light and receiving transmissions of the light that my brain and my mind began to rewire, that my brain slowly but surely became a very powerful ally and my best friend. And now my mind supports me, because the mind at first is going to be resistant to things that it doesn't know if it's going to work or not, because it wants to protect you. You've been let down a ton. Your mind doesn't want you to be let down and in pain and hurt anymore. So the mind's going to resist until the mind starts to see that this does work. And the mind starts to see that you're elevating and you're feeling better and you're more peaceful and you're more responsive to life rather than reactive. And then the mind will start to support you in aligning your energy, your light, your power, your purpose with that which you want, and you start to attract it faster and faster and faster. So it's like a big paradigm shift from perhaps moving from like struggling and suffering to thriving. And then you might go through this little phase where you start to thrive, life starts to get really good, and the one thing that comes up is the rug going to get pulled out from underneath me? Is everything going to go back to the way it was before? Like, this is so good. And that's when our ability to receive and know that we are worthy might be tested a bit. You'll move through it. You'll move through it. So I'm super excited for you to move into an amazing paradigm shift where life's a blessing. Things are going really good in all areas of your life. Your mind has become a powerful ally and friend, supporting you and continuing to choose over and over and over and over and over and over and over again what you do want. Creating it, using the power that is within you, the light that is within you, to create a dream life. Because if we think for 1 minute that we were put here to be oppressed, suppressed, barely make it, not be able to feed our family, not having a beautiful home, a roof over our head, clothes on our back, people around us that support us and see us and cherish and love us, that we were put here to have disease and pain. Nowhere is it written that we need to be in pain. Nowhere is it written. This is like a lot of conditioning, right? It's a lot of conditioning. And we'll say it all the time, especially generational things, generational disease, generational addiction that's passed on, generational hurt, sexual pains and hurts, traumas, abuse. We think we're stuck with that shit. Oh, it runs in my family, we say. Just because it's predisposed does not mean it is predestined. Let go of that limiting belief. You're not your conditioning. You're not the shit that's been passed on to you in your lineage. You're here to break that stuff. You're the light, you're the power, you're the glory that manifested in this form to say, fucking A, this shit stops with me. It stops with me. We're not passing this on to our children and our children's children. Fuck that. Pardon my French. but I'm using the F word as like an exclamation point to make a point. So let's do the transmission. And I invite you to set whatever intentions you want to into this field of resonance. I want to plant the seed of how awesome your life can be, how abundant your life can be, how healthy you can be. How loving life can be, how loving the people in your life can be, and that you can have it all open to like the biggest life you can possibly conceive of, and even be willing to let that go, because typically what shows up is so beyond the mind that you think, oh my God, I could have never even pictured this. Go to that place of potential and possibility and declare right now, yes, that is for me. Yes, thank you, universe, for bringing this to me. Yes, thank you, God, Goddess, all that is, for opening me to abundantly receive the gifts you wish to shower me with. Yes, I am worthy. Yes, I am loved. Yes, I am loving. Yes, I am deserving. Okay. Open your palms, close your eyes. This is a receptive posture. We are physically saying to the universe, by sitting like this, we are open to receive. So I'm going to begin the transmission now. It will be for about 2 to 4 minutes. Place whatever intentions you want to into this sacred and holy field of resonance, this sacred container, and then allow it to be done. So I will begin now. So I invite you now to gently but firmly come back to your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes, opening your eyes when you're ready. And now one of the most important parts of this is grounding. So I want you to place your focus and attention on the soles of your feet and see, feel, allow, imagine thick roots growing from your feet, going down into Mother Earth, traveling far and wide, rooting, anchoring deeply into Mother. The roots traveling all the way down until they connect with the crystalline core of Gaia. And as you connect to the crystalline core, she responds in kind and sends her golden crystalline light up your roots, all the way up, 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 soaking it up like a straw, sucking it up till it reaches your feet, and then floods into your entire body, all the way to the top of your head, out into your auric field. You are glowing gold. So just be with that for a moment. See the gold energy becoming stronger, more vibrant, more vital, filling up every part of you, the space around you. And now we are complete. So if you have any questions or comments, post below. If you know of someone that could benefit from this, please share it with them. I always appreciate it. And remember, I said this yesterday, these are living transmissions. So keep coming back to them. Go deeper, receive the energy more deeply. You can just fast forward the video to the transmission part. Receive, 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 receive. Stay with this. You're worth it. You deserve it. Stay with this until profound changes occur within you and then reflect on the outside. So thank you so much for being here. And I will see you all tomorrow. We're going to do a beautiful, like, mini intensive for the next week with the Andara crystals. So awesome information. Transmissions, activations will be abounding. So I look forward to sharing that with you. And see y'all tomorrow. Have a beautiful rest of your Monday. Bye-bye for now.